So as tensions rise over Ukraine, the possibility of escalation between Russia and the NATO military alliance continues to grow ever more alarming. Vladimir Putin's latest warning on the use of long-range missiles by Ukraine has sent a clear message to the West. The grim question, however, is this: how close are we potentially to a catastrophic nuclear standoff? Take a look at this report.
The threat of a nuclear conflict between Russia and NATO looms larger each passing day. As the West continues to arm Ukraine while choosing to ignore Russia's red lines, the Russian president has issued a stark warning.
If this decision is made, it will mean nothing less than the direct participation of NATO countries, the United States, European countries, in the war in Ukraine. This is their direct participation. And this, of course, signifies changes in the very essence, the very nature of this conflict. We will make appropriate decisions based on the threat that will be created for us.
Putin's ultimatum comes even as Britain's PM Keir Starmer is meeting US President Joe Biden in Washington to decide whether to let Kiev fire Western-provided long-range missiles into Russia. UK has already said it has no problem with Ukraine using its Storm Shadow missiles. The ball is now in Biden's court. West's dilemma is equally stark. NATO's deep involvement in the conflict, from intelligence sharing to weapons supply, has already blurred the lines of engagement. The pressure to support Ukraine is immense, especially as its front lines show signs of collapse. But the escalation is a dangerous game of chicken. If Russia doesn't retaliate, it risks appearing weak, potentially emboldening further NATO aggression. If it does respond, the world is pushed closer to a direct NATO-Russia conflict, a scenario that could quickly spiral into nuclear war. In this high-stakes game, there are no winners, only degrees of loss. It's time for both Russia and NATO to step back from the brink, prioritize diplomacy, and remember the lessons of history. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Blink and go home. Go home as soon as possible. Get lost. Get lost. We don't want you here. We don't want Polish people paying and dying for your wars.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.